I am off for 3 days, and what I'm doing now is I'm drinking my coffee on the front porch because it's like 55 degrees out and it's beautiful. I just witnessed a bird fight in the bush that's like literally right next to me on my porch, so that was interesting. I wonder if it was like a turf war. But anyway, I just wanted to update you on my first 2 days at my brand new job. I have to say that I absolutely love it. The company that I work for has been amazing so far as putting memos out and getting us equipment and proper PPE and, just overall letting us, keeping us updated about what's going on with the COVID virus and coming out, making sure that we're okay. We have beautiful brand new ambulances. I mean, they're gigantic, but they are brand new and they work and they handle so nicely. They're smooth. They're gigantic. Excuse me. They're E450s. I don't know if you're familiar with what an E450 is, and I wish I could show you a picture of the ambulance, but I can't because of the name on it. I'm trying not to mention the name of where I work, but they're beautiful but they're huge. So also the post that we are posted at is a municipality EMT BLS post, and they have been so welcoming and so accommodating to the paramedics that I can't rave enough about them. And oh my god, I'm sorry, I have allergies. I can't rave enough about the accommodations and the equipment, and just like I was so happy because around midday our director of EMS, one of our bosses, came out and actually issued us our N95 respirators, and I almost cried because during this pandemic, it's pretty scary that we are going into nursing homes and people's houses and walking into the unknown on every call. So I literally almost cried. I almost cried when this respirator was given to me because I finally felt like safe. I will show you a picture up here of the respirator and stuff like that, but you can joke and say that I look like Darth Vader, but I have to say that I'm so incredibly happy and proud to be working for this company. You have no idea the relief of how much they care about us and how much they're taking care of us and how much they're keeping us updated on what's going on in the world and how to deal with it and how to handle it and how to be well prepared going into every job. So I have to say that I'm very sorry about my fingers. I'm very happy so far. It was sad to be ending the other company, but I am looking forward to growing here and having a future here and ultimately retiring from my EMS career here. So that's my update. But as far as work in the past few days, my first call in the new job was a young guy who for some reason decided to go up in a tree in his backyard, and sorry, there's like little buggies out here. He decided to go up in a tree and he fell out of it and fell right on his head. And when we got to him, he had like raccoon eyes, which is indicative of a skull fracture. And he died. He probably died right on impact. And we've had him to be, my daughter's making big faces in the window behind me. I wish I could show you, but she doesn't like to be on camera. But I'm sorry that I'm laughing in this story, but we have EMS ways of dealing with things. But anyway, so yeah, we did CPR for a little bit. It was not successful. So that was my first call. And like other calls, we stand by. I'm back. My daughter brought me some more coffee, so she's a sweetie. But anyway, we worked him for a little while, and then we ultimately had to pronounce him, and it was devastating because, his widow was there crying hysterically, and that is not fun. That is not fun in those situations. But that was my first call on the new rotation. And let me just tell you like a funny story before we got there. This house was like in the woods. It was a dirt driveway and it was up on a hill. And we pulled up to the address, and I'm driving this boat of an ambulance, and my partner's like, "Are you going to go up the driveway?" I'm like, "Hell no, I am not going up the driveway because I probably won't be able to get the boat out of the driveway." And thank God that I did not. Thank God I didn't drive this gigantic thing up the driveway, because I would have had to back it up all the way down the driveway. And it was like curvy and hilly and dirt. And I just, no. God bless the EMTs though. They got their truck up there, and they have the same type of truck as us. They got their truck up there and they got their truck out. So God bless them, but I wasn't going to do it. I was not ready to maneuver the gigantic pretty ambulance. Plus it was dirty, and I didn't want to get my pretty clean ambulance dirty up this. I'm so glad I just stayed in the street, because it wasn't necessary to put my ambulance up there. But anyway, so that was my first call. And then the other calls were like just basic. I want to say basic for us. It's like low blood pressure, chest pain. What's good about, like, not what's good, but like a lot of people I feel are understanding that not to call 911 right now unless it's an absolute emergency, because the healthcare systems are overwhelmed, the hospitals are overwhelmed, EMTs and paramedics are overwhelmed on the street. So I feel like a lot of people are understanding that unless they have a life-threatening emergency, that they're not calling 911, which is good, and it's safe for everybody. So, but in this time, like, I want you guys to understand that when we come to your house, we need to take a minute in the street or in the driveway. We need to take a minute to get our PPE on. So if you're wondering why we're not like running into your house the minute we get there, we need to make sure that when we pull up to your house, we are gloving, masking, putting on our respirators, covering our hair, wearing a gown. We need to do that. And we don't drive around in our ambulances covered with PPE, because that will contaminate our compartment where we sit and drive in our uniform and in our normal clothes. So when we get to your house, we have to don our stuff in the driveway or in the street and then go in, because I said before, this is protecting us and this is protecting you. So if you see an ambulance crew, we're not lollygagging in the street, we're not socializing, we're not, hanging out or delaying response. We are protecting ourselves and protecting you. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. If you see us in the street delaying getting into your house, it's not delaying. We're not doing it on purpose. We are putting on our stuff. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching today. I just wanted to give you a little update on the new job, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I finally can feel safe with my new mask walking into a patient's house. So anyway, I hope everyone stays safe. Stay home. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to. Don't socialize. Don't have play dates. Don't go to the store unless you absolutely have to or run out of stuff that you need. Because, like I said before, it's spreading, and unfortunately, social ignorance is what's spreading it, because people are touching everything and touching their nose and touching their face and touching their eyes and coughing on each other. So stay home, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Help us help you. Stay safe. Hope everyone has a great day. Until next time. Bye.